crazy.
I'm still waiting for something to happen.
I told you nothing will happen. Totally normal game.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays.
Wow, you're so strong.
Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. By the way, we just kind of skipped over. What did Monica say to Sayori?
We don't know
yet. Remember, she like talked to her at her desk, so who knows? Steve! Wait. Wait. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny though. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. What a fucking dude. God damn it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, you dickwad, that sucks. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little more responsibility for her, Steve. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, Monica weird. Monica on some different shit. I don't know...
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I wasn't prepared. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced.
You ready to read, Casey?
It's one that I haven't read before.
Oh man. What was that thing called? Parentheses.
Modulus.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Do I have to do this?
No.
It's up to you.
Just go do this a few times, then go down here.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Oh, you can scroll down.
Oh, okay, there we go. Get out of my head before I do what? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. That is a poem.
That's wild. That's a development.
It's just a normal game, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple poems like that written in my diary.
Yeah. Look, it's gonna look really nice when you write it on the cupcakes, you know? Because then they'll all match, you know? It's only like 3.
And it's okay because she's depressed, Ricky.
Alright.
Gotta be understanding.
Okay. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Steve? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long,
Wait,
okay?
Did Monica read the poem?
She printed it in the fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, Sayori had to turn it in, so I assume so.
Normal about it. What is Monica?
She's the club president.
I don't like
tell you.
Monica, bro.
Something's weird.
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Oh.
Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
That sucks. I hate that.
Ricky, we should not have went for her. This is our fault.
No, it's not. Do not. Do not.
We clicked the button.
Do not.
We clicked it.
Do not. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days. What button are you talking about, Casey?
The choices.
What the fuck? If we said we were a dear friend, like...
We don't know.
Everything was normal up till a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. And the fucked up music, too.
James, I don't like this.
I don't like it either. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her, I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. This is Monica's fault.
I think so too. I think Monica convinced her to do this.
I feel like Monica is a no good, dirty, rotten trash. And that's probably why we couldn't pick her. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. God damn, this is heavy, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Doki, Doki. What's wrong?
Can we load game and see what happens after we choose not ski?
That's actually not a bad idea.
But what is this?
I don't know.
So title
Oh
screen.
wait, there's.
Oh, that's a new game.
This?
Oh.
Yeah. It's just, you can't read it? Come on. It's English, man.
What happens
I
if we
think the
click on
problem
this?
is,
It would start a new game. I would click load game like he's trying, though.
I think the problem is that it's written in Goblin and he can't read it.
Yeah.
But why is it like this?
I don't know
You
what you're
not
talking
see
about.
fucking her?
I see her. So why is it like this? Are we supposed to click this and do
No,
something
click
else?
New game.
I mean, try to load a game first. I mean, I thought that was a good idea.
Game.
See what happens if you...
I don't. Wait, James. If we
What?
click a new game, it's not gonna erase all the saves we have, right?
Genuinely can't remember, but I'll go ahead and say you're safe with either choice. I think it'd be interesting to see what happens if you load the game personally.
I don't
but you
want to
have
restart the whole game. But
So load to before this.
Whoever
I wanna-
you feel is right.
I'm asking Casey.
James, I don't know. What do you think, Ricky? Because the way James was talking, it seems like something happens if you press the new game.
Well,
But I want to see what happens if we choose not ski.
I think something's gonna happen either way. I think the game is, we're playing into the game right now.
Okay, well, what do you want to do?
I wanna load.
Okay.
File error. Characters/sayori.chr. The file is missing or corrupt.
Okay, well, we have no choice. Looks like.
Starting a new game. It sucks that your save file got corrupted, but... oh god.
It's Goblin.
There's a goblin!
Okay, Ransom can't even see the Goblin right now.
He's
The
right
Goblin-
here. He's speaking to us. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Yeah, so we can skip these because
We can't though.
we can because we've already read this before.
Just read it normally.
That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
Show up.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of this crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh no!
An error has occurred. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Now this isn't the same, is it?
I don't
You
know.
always walk to school alone. He's never had anyone.
So it's definitely not the same. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
It's just like me for real.
There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
That's all you care about.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Man, it sucks we can't fucking pick the other choice.
Isn't it? Doesn't Steve Harvey like actually cheat on his wife a lot?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
real canon?
The only thing I know about Steve Harvey is that meme where he points and he's like, kill!
He's genuinely like a terrible person. Like he's really mean outside of.
A lot of those
Filming.
people who are in like, not just game shows, but like those kinds of, like Dr. Phil and stuff's what I'm thinking of. Kind of terrible.
I know he
I'm not-
has some really bad takes. I know that for
Maybe
sure.
that's why he's the perfect protagonist for this game.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
I'm not sure who this is.
Steve?
Steve? So it's over.
That's you.
Monica?
Wait, how does he know Monica?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait,
I totally
I remember.
didn't remember. He already knows her. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I'm already too late.
Nah,
I'm not
she
doing it this
doesn't.
time.
She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Alright, we're doing this, I guess. We're... okay. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
That's the wrong one. Okay.
Excuse me. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Steve. By any chance, are you looking for a club to join?
How does she know we're looking for a club?
I mean, she's just asking, bro. She's just asking questions.
Ah. I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case... Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Boom. I won't ask you to join, but... if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Come on, you gotta make Monica happy.
I don't want to make Monica happy. I want Monica to fuck off. Well, I guess...
She seems nice.
She's not nice. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Steve. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Aw.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. This is what we did last time with Hero.
Who's Hero?
I will... Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Alright.
Oh my god!
God.
Yeah? A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Steve.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Steve in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Oh. Wait, what? I was going to... Well, you know...
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Steve?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
God, now I'm voicing a quarter of the characters.
Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet.
No, wait, half the characters. I'm bad at math.
Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
When y'all get the chance, Look at the background, at the picture on the other
Oh,
wall.
I see that. I do see that.
I had to look closely to make sure that's what I thought it was.
James, I don't like this game.
It's rough.
It's just a video game.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Now, I mean, people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Alright, hold on one second. James, you're sounding a little too sexual right now. Not like it's not like it was before.
I can't remember exactly how I did it before. I'm just trying to make it different from Yuri, or from Monica. But I'm whispering into the microphone. You know how it is.
It wasn't whispering before. It was like you being shy. You just got sexy on it.
I'll try to.
Dial the sex back, James, is what we're trying to tell you, alright?
I'm sorry for getting everyone so hot and bothered. I'll do my best.
Dude, that's so hot right now.
I guess.
See, even Steve is flustered. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Why does it smell like Vaseline? So, Steve, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga.